Taylor Swift. Everyone, Taylor Swift. Long hair. Metalhead. All right, we got all three. Bring them up. Antonio Reynaga.
Good evening, Osteria. Well, as he said, I'm a metalhead and I'm also a Swiftie. We love to talk about Taylor Swift, but I'm not gonna do it this time because I bet you are like exhausted of hearing her or seeing them on the Super Bowl. But okay, my name is Antonio Renaga. I am also Mexican, so I speak like English. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. First, I want to ask you to raise your hand if you're not from Mexico to see how many French people. Oh my God. Okay, just raise your hand if you are from Canada. Okay, mostly a lot of Canada. Well, I love Canada. I never went there, but I know it has a lot of cool things. I don't know, amazing nature. They have Putin. What's? Oh no, Russia has Putin, but you have Putin. You have Rush, amazing band. But the most coolest thing of all, legal marijuana. Yeah. I hope someday I could go to Canada and watch the Niagara Falls while I'm smoking a joint, eating poutine, listening to Rush. Okay. Thank you. Okay, raise your hand or no, well, better salute like this if you're American or gringo. Okay. Do like this if you are Italian and you like gelato. Oh, gelato lover there. Mamma mia. Okay, do like this if you are an Elon Musk fan and you love to send your heart to everyone. What did you think I was gonna say? I wouldn't do that in front of John. It must be traumatic for him. Okay, well, I'm gonna start now talking. I asked this because I think here in Cabo, well, we have a lot of people from all around the world. It's like Miss Universe contest. I mean, with older, uglier, but richer people. Not that you are ugly, you're all beautiful because you're here. The moment you decide to come here, you became as beautiful as you can participate on the Miss Universe contest. But I don't get something about that name, Miss Universe. Why is it called Miss Universe? I mean, I don't know if you ever wondered, but never in the history of that contest there has never been a contestant that is from another part of the universe. I mean, there's never been Miss Andromeda, Miss Proxima Centauri, or at least a Miss Uranus. There exists something called Miss Uranus, but that's on OnlyFans. That's another thing. But you can see a lot of beautiful creatures in there. But why is it called Miss Universe? Or is it like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU? No? Maybe there is a lot of universe when they have a lot of Miss Multiverse, the Miss Multiverse. Maybe someday all the Miss Universe from all the Miss Multiverse will join forces against the evil Steve Harvey. The Miss America will hold her bouquet, highlight the Statue of Liberty, and stand all heroic, but also elegant and beautiful, and we'll start waving her hand to everyone, and we'll shout, Miss Multiverse, assemble! And all the Miss Multiverse from all the Miss Multiverse will start appearing through portal rings, start fighting. Somewhere Trimis Philippines will point at each other like Spider-Man. But we all know that that's not the case. I think the real reason why is it called Miss Universe is because since it's an American contest, a gringo contest, well, gringos think USA is the world and the rest of the countries are the universe. Now in the movies, the white savior always says, "Oh, we saved the world." It's like, bitch, you just saved New York. The whole world is being invaded by aliens. We all going to shit. You two are gonna die by the end of the credits. What are you talking about? It's like they perceive the world in a different way. Like the way they measure stuff. Like temperatures. The rest of the world will use Celsius. They use Fahrenheit, and it's a difference that can be mortal. I mean, in America you say, "Oh, what's the weather?" "Oh, it's 77 degrees." "Oh, it's a nice weather." But here in Mexico we are like, "Ah, me quemo! Ah!" And vice versa. In Mexico we can say, "Oh, it's 22 degrees." It's like, "Oh, it's fine, it's nice." But in America, 22 degrees, well, you remember the bad guy from The Shining? Well, you can end up like him, all frozen up. So but that's fine. I mean, I can go to ChatGPT and ask it to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit when I need to bake some magic brownies. It's worth the effort. But the thing gets harder when it comes about weighing stuff. I mean, the rest of the world we use a pretty perfect system where you just multiply the units by 1,000 milligrams, grams, kilograms. You just multiply by 1,000. But Americans they use the imperial system, and they have something called a pound. What is a pound? Pound is what I do to my girlfriend. See you tonight, baby. Pound is what I'm gonna do tonight to my girlfriend.
On the balcony.
On the balcony. And then 1 pound equals 16 ounces. I don't know what is an ounce. I just know 1 ounce equals 250 pesos for my dealer, for the magic ingredient, for the brownies. But the real pain in the ass is with the distance. Again, the rest of the world we use a pretty perfect system, the metric system. It's centimeters. Then you multiply by 100, and you have you have 1 meter. Sorry, I'm not very good at math. And doing math in another language is harder. So okay, then you have 1 meter, and 1,000 meters equals a kilometer. So that's easy. Just multiply by 100 and 1,000. But gringos, they love to complicate their lives and everyone else's lives. They just complicate it. They use random numbers that complicate things. Just like gringos, they complicate it and random. They have inches. In Spanish, inches is how you call, like, for example, the politician, hinches políticos. Rateros. In English, it's like the short way to measure something. So 12 inches equals 1 feet. Then 3 feet, which has no sense, equals 1 yard. And then the most random number, 1,760 yards equals a mile. And they don't even use miles to measure larger distances or areas. They use football fields. They love football. Thank you. There you have Donald Trump saying something like, "Oh no, I'm gonna deport all the Mexicans. I'm gonna send them back to their Mexican countries." because they believe all South America is Mexican countries. I'm gonna send them back to their Mexican countries, and I'm gonna be the wall. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be larger than 28,000 football fields. That makes no sense. How do you want to build that wall if you deport all the Mexicans? So, people call me woke. Do you know that word? Do you know what it means? People usually call me woke for some ridiculous things. Like, for example, they call me woke because I don't mind seeing fat people on sportswear ads. It's like, it's fine. I mean, everyone has the right to know how they're gonna look with that clothes. I mean, I know I'm not gonna look like that super fit guy like over here. We maybe use the same size, but I'm not gonna look like him. I know that. Nike knows that, and they want to sell. That's not woke, that's just capitalism. People call me woke because I support LGBTQ plus. Thank you. You don't have to applaud because that's not woke, that's just like common sense. It's like, why? I mean, I can call you whatever you want. She, he, they, them, it's fine. I don't care who are you fucking with. I mean, unless it's not an animal or a child or my girlfriend, then yeah. I will have a problem with that, but I will still call you they, them. And kill they, them asses too. People call me woke because I'm pro-abortion. And they call me like, oh, you're not pro-abortion, you're just anti-life. Well, yes, I hate life. And I hate kids, so yes. And they asked me like, will you have liked to have been aborted? Well, yes. I would love to have never existed. And, well, my opinion is I don't think abortion should be legal up to 12 weeks. I mean, it should be legal up to 30 years, so my mom will still be able to abort me. People call me woke because I support feminism. And it's like, well, yeah, I think women should feel safe, and women should have the same rights that we do. They even have the right to drive, even if that's dangerous for the rest of the population or themselves. I don't think work should be a right. It's more like a responsibility or obligation, because today I can even take care of myself. I want to be able to take care of a woman, so I need that woman to work too, because it's so fucking hard to taking care of someone else. People call me woke because I didn't mind when they changed the race of some fictional character, like when they did to Captain America or the Little Mermaid. I mean, it didn't even bother me when Michael Jackson changed his race, and he was a real person. But one thing it bothered me a little was in the live action of the Little Mermaid. Well, I was expecting a rap or something, and one song, like, I don't know, under the sea, bitch. Under the sea, bitch. It's just like your pussy. Deep wet as pussy and smells like fish, bitch. So, going back to the gringos and the way they perceive the world, what are they going to do next? They're going to change the calendar? I don't know, the freedom calendar, capitalist calendar, the Make America Great Again calendar, where instead of days and months and years, they're going to have guns, Starbucks drinks, and Super Bowl. I don't know, they love football. So when a kid asks his dad, "Hey dad, when did you and mom met?" "Oh son, we met on pumpkin spice latte, AR-15, Michael Jackson halftime show," which for the rest of the world means we met at October 15, 1993. Well, thank you very much, everyone. My name is Anton Reinaga.